welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium for Super Bowl 60. One game to decide it all. It's the AFC champion, Los Angeles Chargers, and the champions of the NFC, the Seattle Seahawks. Wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday, 195 different countries know all about it. They're watching, Greg, and for the players, this moment, they've built so much, and now it's here, a chance to take the field in the biggest football game of them all.
Yeah, and what do we hear all week, Mike, from every team leading up to the Super Bowl? For the players that have been here before, there's such an advantage. You know what to expect. You know what pregame feels like. You know how to handle the emotions leading up to it. But for the new players, the new coaches, no matter how much you tell them, there's still an element of uncertainty that really doesn't hit you until that ball is kicked off. So who handles it better? Who's more prepared for this stage? We're a couple minutes from finding out, and man, I think we are in for a great game.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Moving outside the pocket. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Higgins sent in motion. Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. Throwing again, Dart. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Here's a designed run. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Seattle.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal. going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Seattle. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60.
The kick is good.
Well, after 2 weeks of anticipation, 2 weeks of scrutiny, I'm not sure if you can start a Super Bowl game any better than we just saw here, Mike. I mean, to take that ball down methodically, play after play, and end up with a touchdown, it just allows you to settle into the game, settle your entire sideline, and take a deep breath. Now it's up to the defense to go out there and try to get a stop, and you just can't start a Super Bowl any better than that.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
18, hot.
To throw right away, here's Milroe. That's Orton, open downfield. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
70 Rangers, Buffalo 18.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Dragon, ready? Viking 18. 19, Warriors 70.
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Joshua Williams there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
Panther
3rd
11,
and
Panther
6.
11. Ready,
On 3rd down, Milroe. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
And the Chargers, first down.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down. Milroe gonna look to run it himself, and he will take it in himself. Jalen Milroe, touchdown Chargers. Ryland's kick here is good, and the Chargers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll go play action here with Dart. He'll let one go down the middle. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. London brought in motion.
19, go!
They'll run it with Henry. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wisnowski, to punt. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That's his tight end, Otten. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
18 Cardinals, 18
Chargers,
11,
first
11.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try to run it here, and it's Chubb. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line. And that is enough for a 1st down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To the air, it's Milroe. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, L.A.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? You can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Dart. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70, Timberwolf, 40, 70. Ready.
Now Milrow. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he is out of bounds.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
18, come, Panther on 80. 18, rattle, 18, rattle. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Shot 60, shot 60. Here we go, shot 60.
Milrow. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing again, it's Milrow. Forced out wide. Yeah. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
The first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Extra point now by Riley. It's up and through. Chargers will take a 21-7 lead.
Seahawks 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Christian Izzian there to bring him down. Second and 7. On the ground, here's Henry. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down and 3. Higgins sent in motion. They'll try to run it here with Corral. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations? Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he will have a first down, and they're in the field goal range now at the 30.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Seattle.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
London brought in motion. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal. Now Seattle use the final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Here's a run, and he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Could we have a finish to remember here in Santa Clara? Second half underway in Super Bowl 60.
Mustang 19. Come on, come on. Set.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 41, here's second down and 4. They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Charger first down.
46-yard line.
Once again, it's Chubb. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Joshua Williams on the tackle. A 6-yard.
Here's Milroe to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He runs with it. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. A gain there of 20. First down, L.A.
First down.
18. Let's go now.
10 at the 20-yard line.
70 line, Coach.
Throwing is Milroe. That is pulled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown Chargers. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, Dart. Flush to his right. Taking off. And he is out of bounds at the 45. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball. And next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Room to run inside the 40. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 53 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Over the top. He's got it. David Njoku. Touchdown Seahawks. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns. Knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule. The closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Ranger, 70 Ranger. Here we go, set.
Now Milroe on 1st down. That's caught outside by Otten. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Mustang 19.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19.
Now it's Milroe. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A short one there to Otten. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now Decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? He'll try and throw for it with Milrow. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Milrow going to throw it again. He's got his big tight end, Cade Otten. Touchdown, LA. Now Ryland for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead.
Chargers 35, Seahawks 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Seattle.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Dart going to fake the give and hold on to it. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And that'll set up fourth down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That is hard down the field. He's got it. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on fourth down. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. A run on 1st and goal. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Quick throw here is complete.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and So far, they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll buy time left. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Here we go. Nice.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. That one's good for 26 yards. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Trap goal 80. 19 tight.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That's Otten, open downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Chargers 1st down.
Ready.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. Steady.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Going up top. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. On the run to the right. He'll air one out for Higgins. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this one all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Hook 19. Come on.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. The rookie from Alabama on target there. It is a 1st down.
Chargers 1st down.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 50-yard line.
79
It's a pickup
Broncos.
of 3.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Milrow. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be home in. He's got it. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Los Angeles. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it will come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here is Dart.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Out to his right. He'll take off again.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, Dart rolling right. He'll run again. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Chargers have it. And now he loses the football. And nearly 2 fumbles lost on the same play. But fortunately, the defense able to get back on the football, and they're going to take over possession after all.
Makes the score, Chargers 49.
Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball on this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
They're running on 1st down with Henry. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They face 2nd down and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's the toss, right side to Henry. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Deshaun Gibson brought him down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down.
Now a toss play with Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
And the Chargers have done it. For the first time in franchise history, they are Super Bowl champions. So the impossible dream has come true. 17 regular season games without a loss. 2 more in the playoffs. And now, Greg, win number 20 on the year here in the Super Bowl to cap off an immaculate season.
And I think at this point, even the guys down there in Miami have no choice but to tip their cap. I mean, think about what this team was able to accomplish, Mike. To go an entire NFL season long without one off week, one single misstep, all season long. I'm not sure if we can plan on seeing another perfect season ever again. So to be here and witness history, all we can do is enjoy it.
Commissioner Goodell doing the honors as he hands the trophy to the Los Angeles Chargers, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.